everybody. Welcome to ONPASSIVE Weekly Chat with Engineer Mike and the team, Engineer Mike and the panelists. Today we will be having another moment, and today we're also celebrating our sister, Dr. Benny, whose birthday is tomorrow. Also, we've had a couple of mishaps in ONPASSIVE this couple of days. We've lost people. We've had people who have had accidents. We've had people who are in the hospital. We just ask all of us ONPASSIVians to be praying together. We need to pray for a lot of people. We need to pray for our brother Chris Johnson, who is lying in the hospital. We need to also extend our prayers to our sister, Robin Noble. We also have to extend prayers for our other sister, Pat Perrin. If you people know all of them, they need our prayers. There are also another ones like Sherry Dossaway, Tim Dillon. Okay, Tim Dillon. All of them, they need our prayers and support. Also, now the big one is we lost one of our very motivational speaker, okay, Dr. Idris Modi of India. For people who are just joining ONPASSIVE or who joined ONPASSIVE newly during the pending founders position, they will not know him. Dr. Idris Modi used to be one of our leadership council members when the leadership council was still there. He is from India. He is a holistic doctor, okay, and motivational speaker, and also he had this humor and great stories that he used to tell when we have corporate webinars. Our CEO, Mr. Mufarel, loved him so much because he was used to bringing us all the stories, right? He's a motivational speaker. So before we commence or before we continue the webinar, I want us to observe a minute of silence for that great loss. He's a big leader. He's a great leader. He's a great person in ONPASSIVE world and also in the Indian community and all the other communities in ONPASSIVE across the globe. He has been a main speaker in so many of those international webinars, and his wisdom is beyond bounds. So we'll just observe a minute of silence for our big brother, Dr. Idris Modi, and we will pray also for all our other ONPASSIVians who have some challenges. So let's observe a minute of silence, please, everyone. I'll take off my hat. May the soul of the faithful departed rest in perfect peace. We pray for all our other ONPASSIVians who are facing difficulties who are in the hospital. Like I call their names: Robin Noble, Chris Johnson, Tim Dolan, Pat Perrin, Sherry Dosaway. Please, we pray for a speedy recovery. Now, I met Dr. Benny. Dr. Benny Blessing Tinglet is my first friend in ONPASSIVE. I joined ONPASSIVE in 20 in 2000, 17 of November 2000, 2020. That's 2020. So, what happened is she became my first friend, the first person that I had as a friend in ONPASSIVE on the 7th of January 2021. We became friends. So from there, we'll be friends till now. I just want us to celebrating her today because her birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday to you, our Queen Sister First Lady, Queen Dr. Benny Blessing Tinglet. You are 1 year wiser today. May God Almighty continue to guide, protect, and strengthen you in this life journey. We wish you many, many more years to come because you are an asset to us in ONPASSIVE, and we celebrate you today. Happy birthday, Dr. Benny. I will just take this over. We'll have more of the birthday tips at the end of the webinar. I just hand it over now today to our moderator. With me on the panel, I have Engineer Bridget Kamsi from the USA. I have our sister Joyce Hicks from the USA. I have our sister Gemma Ramiki from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And our able moderator for tonight will be our Queen sister, Debbie McCormick. Oh, I am sorry. I forgot to announce again. Dr. Pat cannot be with us tonight because she is so swamped in a lot of things. She was working so hard. And finally, this evening, she lost her grandma. So we put to her in our prayers as we go along. I'm sorry, I almost forgot that. So Dr. Pat as well, we observe the minute of silence for Dr. Moody and your grandma. Please accept our deepest sympathy, and we'll continue to pray for you and your family during these very difficult moments. Over to you, our moderator for tonight, Queen Sister Mama Debbie McCormick. Over to you.
Thank you, Engineer Mike. Wow, good evening. What an evening. We're starting with acknowledging where we were not supposed to go. We were asked not to die until we enjoy ONPASSIVE, but somehow life has other plans for us, so we have to acknowledge and move on. Engineer Mike, thank you for giving us the platform, and thank you also for acknowledging our Queen Sister's birthday, which is tomorrow, because it just highlights the relationship you have with her since 2021 when you met. And this relationship is still flourishing. It's a blessing because not everybody who meets stay together or they continue to talk to one another. So we're part of this relationship from the time we met you as well. We wish you a very happy birthday, Queen Sister Dr. Benny, and many more. Hopefully, we'll be able to have the opportunity to celebrate in person and not just virtually as we've been doing for the past couple of years. And for the topic of today, series number 129 with Engineer Mike Live, how is ONPASSIVE transforming the digital world? Our wonderful speaker, Queen Dr. Benny, you know her, you've seen her in several platforms and especially here every Monday, although we used to meet every Monday and Friday. She is a wonderful person. and she has educationally a PhD in uh, information technology. Who better can talk to us about transforming the digital world, how ONPASSIVE is transforming the digital world, besides our very own sister, who has been trained herself and is still training herself and educating us in information technology in every regard. I know her specialty is cybersecurity, but she is always there to share with us. And she has 9 certifications in other areas of information technology. This is the right platform for anyone to be, because you're getting it from the lips of the very best. We are honored and blessed to welcome our sister, Queen Dr. Benny, who will be 1 year old tomorrow. And we celebrate her by getting her to present to us. Isn't that awesome? Dr. Benny, I think our brother did this on purpose. We are so privileged to have you with us, not just today, but what you're doing for us, what you will do today, and what you do in the future. So over to you, Queen Sister Dr. Benny.
Oh,
Wow
wow.
us with how ONPASSIVE is how is ONPASSIVE transforming our digital world. And this is what we're doing right now, right? So over to you. Thank you, sis. Welcome.
Hmm. Wow. Thank you. Uh, Good evening. Most of the time I always scream, right? I say, greetings, right? So whenever I scream, it's me. Good evening to all our brand ambassadors, our affiliates. We are also called, we are the first customers of OnPassive. Queen Sister Debbie, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I want to greet our panelists here. My brother, he is my king, right? King Engineer Michael. Our sister Engineer Bridget, Sister Joyce. I want to thank you all for everything. And I want to thank those who are on the chat at the moment. But I also want to greet each and everyone all over the globe. We are all family, as our CEO stated that we should all work together as a family. But before I proceed, I want to take this special moment to thank our Heavenly Father for bringing all of us together, despite the fact that Dr. Idris, he left us. A lot of people left us, but I would say, may their soul rest in perfect peace. Some of them, I would say, they are no longer in pain. Sometimes you are sick, and you are in pain. And sometimes you say, oh, it's better to leave the war. But they are resting at the moment. And in due time, some of us will follow. May their soul rest in perfect peace. And those who are in the hospital, I would say, Mr. Chris Johnson, I want you to get well. You know that we need you here. And you're so funny. How we need you. We need Robin. We need you to get well. Pat Parent and the rest of the people who are sick, please get well, because this 2024 is our year. It is our year, and all of us are going to smile this year. I want to take this moment to thank our God for sending somebody to all of us. He is our visionary. He is someone who loves everybody. He says, he made a statement that either I do or I die. Sometimes I would say, you guys may not believe me, but it is my own thinking that OnPassive, we are here because of OnPassive, right? OnPassive is owned by God. But God chose somebody to us, and that person accepted his callings, and his name is Mr. Ash Muvare. He is here to correct corruption, to eradicate poverty, and to uplift humanity. I want all of us to thank him. Actually, we are thanking God. We want God to guide and protect him and his entire family, as well as his dream team, which consists of Mr. Mohammed Kamal, Mr. Mohammed Nazel, Professor Susan, and the O-Media team, as well as our tech brothers and sisters. This is very important for all of us. Anyway, this topic is about what? Digital transformation. Digital transformation refers to the integration. When I talk about the integration, or is the process of successfully joining or mixing with different groups of people, racial, cultural integration. So, like I say, it is a digital integration of what? Technologies into various aspects of organizations like our company. It talks about operation, the process, and the business model. So it involves using digital tools and technologies to enhance the efficiency, to improve customers' experience and driven innovation. You guys know that with our products or solutions, customers will come and purchase our products, right? When they come and purchase our products, they will enjoy. What I know is that they will enjoy our products or solution. Why? There are a lot of things that we have within our that is being added within our products. So the goal of the digital transformation is to adapt to the rapidly changing of digital landscape, which stays in a competitive and achieve what? A substantial growth. Now, the importance of this digital transformation in ONPASSIVE or any other organization, it lies in several ways. What it does is that it increases the efficiency. So digital transformation can streamline the process and automate routine tasks, leading to an increase in operational efficiency, which it will allow organizations like our company to allocate resources more effectively, and it will focus on strategic initiative. An example is to create social media campaign to increase what? To increase brand awareness. It will also improve customers' experience. How? By adopting the digital technologies which can enhance the overall customer experience from online transaction. You guys know that we do have some of our products, like old tracker. So it is going to like track any individual or customers that they purchase products online, right? So it also based upon communication digital transformation, which will enable businesses to better understand and meet the needs of our customers. Now, it also talks about innovation and agility. What does that mean? It means that the digital transformation will foster and culture the innovation within organization, which will also enable them to adapt quickly into the market, ensuring that it will remain agile and responsive in evolving business landscape. It also talks about data-driven decision making. Why? Because it talks about the implementation of digital tools. Organization like our company, it will collect and analyze the amount of data with the decision makers. With the decision makers, it can be our CEO and the team. They would decide for certain things that will happen within our company. And they talk about it will make the choices of informed choices. It also identify the threat, which will indicate the changes of people or customers' need, the desire and expectation. So to gain a valuable insight of the operation. It also talks about global reach. Digital transformation will break down the geographical barriers by allowing what businesses to reach the global audience, right? Now, it talks about the online platform on the digital marketing strategy. It also enables organizations like us to expand their reach, to connect with customers across the borders. Now, there's another thing it talks about. It deals with competitive advantage. Organizations like us, I always talk about our magnificent company. It will embrace the digital transformation to gain what? The competitive edge by staying ahead of the terms of technologies to adopt a better position to perform competitive, attract the top talented, and meet the market needs. So, digital transformation within ONPASSIVE, it enables brand to address customers' queries anytime via the phone, website, forums, apps, and any other application. By keeping in this digital brand, it can track the interaction, right? That will provide the touch point of greater customers' feedback. Remember, when you have, if you have your company and you have products, right? Customers will come and purchase your products. When they purchase your products now, you are expecting to get feedback from your customers. Did you like this product? You know, they will say, sometimes you will ask them, let me say from 1 to 10. 10 is the best, right? Did you enjoy this product? If you say one, if you choose one, so it means that you did not like it. And you choose 10, 10 means what? It's the best. Digital transformation, what it does is that the benefit include, it increases a greater business agility, which means that it is the ability to move quickly and easily, automatically, with unlocking new value of employees, customers, and products. So in today's fast business world, digital transformation is essential for the business looking to stay ahead. So it can also change business to operate and engage employees. It interacts with suppliers and it delivers the value of customers and other stakeholders. For instance, a company might introduce artificial intelligence, right? In which you and I, we all know that when it comes to ONPASSIVE deals with what? Artificial intelligence, machine learning, right? And we also have what? Cloud computing, which will enhance the customer's experience. It might also redesign the supply chain to make better use of the machine learning. Now, a company within, like our company, can even make spot of predictions about customers that will want in a few months' time, and then they will shift the production now to meet the demand of all those customers. Digital transformation, it requires a shift away from traditional thinking towards a more collaborative and experimental approach. In this new way, the approaching works to reveal the new solutions, which in turn can improve customers' experience, it will drive employees, innovation, and spur the company's growth of the fundamental level. Now, there are other things that within this our company, we have like what? The single sign-on. And within the single sign-on, we know that it is an authentication that will allow the users to log into several accounts, right? When you log within our ecosystem, since all of us, we started with the Go founder, and then we went to O founder. From there, we migrated to the ecosystem. So within that ecosystem, now we are using a single sign-on, because within the ecosystem, we have all the products or solution. So you can just sign in one time and utilize any product that you want to use. So an example goes thus: when a user log into his or her Google account, the credential of the several basis of consequences, the accounts and website, they are going into the website by the user. This is a step towards saving time and data consumption, as the existing information that is being used now to log in with a large number of accounts, thereby making it simpler and easy. As I'm just talking about the digital transformation, about the single sign-on. So what is the main advantage of the single sign-on? Now, it is that the rate of hacking in, logging in, like troubleshooting, it decreases, which it acts as a major attraction that will provide a software which is beneficial to the users into the in the long run. So a single sign-on system also acts as an identity card for the users that we use in multiple accounts in different websites. So I just want to take this moment to say to thank each and everyone. And again, within this digital transformation, there is another thing we talk about, API, which is application programming interface. It is a set of defined rules that will enable different application now to communicate with each other. It also act as an intermediary layer, that the process of data which will transfer between the system, now letting the companies to open their applications data and the functionality to the external third party. We talk about the developers, the business partners, and the internal department within the companies. And when it comes to the software integration, which also refers to the combination that will separate both the software programs or the element within one system. So I will stop here. I just want to take this moment to thank each and everyone. We have on ONPASSIVE is the best company in the world, and we also have the best CEO in the world. And I also want to thank our brand ambassadors for you guys being patient. It is stated that the patient dog eats the fattest bone. Thank you all for waiting. And 2024, we are going to enjoy this year. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Queen Sister Dr. Benny. What a way to celebrate 1 year old by presenting by sharing such a powerful message with us about digital transformation. And yes, the integration, as you mentioned, will definitely bring customers to us. And with the new age of artificial intelligence, and you talked about old tracker and the competitive advantage from the phone, the mail, and the feedback that you get from customers, and not just customers, but employers will also benefit because the employees will be quite happy with it. And you added about the shifting from the old to the new. That's where we are, because even right when we have our single sign on, I realized it's not what it was a year ago. It has changed. There's so many upgrades that we are seeing now. So it also acts, from what I heard you say, it also acts as our ID. And the API is what is also very useful. These are all unique things that ONPASSIVE has. Those are some of the digital transformation that we have experienced, and you just outline it in such a way that anyone who is missing something definitely got it. And I want to thank those who have been making comments in the chat, either about your birthday or other things I somehow my phone is frozen. I was unable to comment there, but I just want to mention that we appreciate the our viewers who join us in the chat, and they tag along, and they also have comments about what's ongoing and their observations as well. I know we have more than just you as a special presenter for today. We also have other panelists with us, and I'm going to check to see if our sister Joyce Hicks is ready to chime in with what we have with our digital transformation, what ONPASSIVE has as a digital transformation. Over to you, Queen Sister Joyce. You're looking good today. Keep smiling.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Sister Debbie. And I'm just excited to be here on tonight. And um, Dr. Benny, Dr. Smiles, happy birthday to you, my dear sweet sister. Wishing you the best birthday ever and many, 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 many more. Many more. Love you and appreciate you so much. Just same thing with everyone, saying prayers for everyone and holding everyone up. We need lots of prayers on tonight, so we are just praying for everyone. And when you were talking and speaking and talking about the digital world and how it's uh, changing and transforming, and what ONPASSIVE will do for the multitude of people out there, like you said, it's not only going to help individuals, but it's going to help businesses and the nation, countries. One thing I love about ONPASSIVE, and you spoke about that, that it's a stop shop, one stop shop, this big mall that we have where everything is there. You don't have to go anywhere else to find anything that you need. ONPASSIVE will have it and it's there. And we've integrated it. And I love that because now you can just push one button and you're going to get into the whole mall. It's like the mall is wide open to you. There's nothing that's going to stop you from getting there and getting anything that you want. And as Mr. Ash always says, that anything that you need, ONPASSIVE will have. And if we don't have it, we will make sure that we, if it's not there, we'll make sure that we have it. So it's going to change the world. Like you said, it's transitioning, it's transforming right before our eyes. And things are just moving so fast at a pace that if you're not on top of it, you're going to be left behind. And that's what I love about ONPASSIVE, is that Ash has positioned himself, and he's positioned himself to be surrounded by so many intelligent individuals and tech teams, and that we are, light years ahead of everything. So I really love that about ONPASSIVE. Things that he thought wouldn't happen for 10 years is happening now. And so, just keeping up and being current is so important. It's so vital because, as we all know, that technology has moved so fast. And before you can, I have an iPhone, and before the iPhone, I bought a new iPhone, and before I could get that, it was obsolete. It was like I basically the few days when I got it. So technology is moving so fast and it's advancing. But the one thing about ONPASSIVE is like we're light years ahead of that. So Ash has already positioned us that we are going to be ahead of everyone in the game, and we're being the hunted. And like you said, people are looking for us. Everyone else is playing catch up, but we've already made those advances and made all those. We've progressed in so many areas. So I'm just appreciative of ONPASSIVE and you lovely ladies here on the panel. Of course, our engineer Mike, and thank you, Dr. Benny, for bringing the fire, for just explaining everything to us. We appreciate you. Happy birthday to you, and I know you're going to celebrate, and celebrate. And we always say celebrate the ONPASSIVE way. Like Debbie said, one day we'll be able to celebrate in person, and that's going to be an awesome day when we can celebrate each other and hug each other and just love on each other in person. It's going to be like, yes, it's going to be it. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you, Debbie. So glad to have you back. We're just excited. Thank you, Engineer Mike, for providing this platform. And I just wanted to say also, my sister-in-law passed this week. So just asking for prayers for my husband's sister and also my nephew's dad. So it's like so many things going on. I've had like a challenging week, but we're here. we're celebrating life, and we're just celebrating their lives and the lives of Dr. Modi as well. And, so many things to pray for. So love you guys. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity, Sister Debbie. And back over to you, my beautiful sister. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Joyce. Yes, when we were counting all those that we had to pray for, we erroneously left out your in-laws. So our condolences for that and for you. There's just so many, and sometimes you have to stay on top of them. So it was not it's one of those things. And we pray and we'll continue to pray for that. And thank you for always showing up and do what you do best. And straight to the point, yes, ONPASSIVE is helping people and nations, and no one will be left behind. And that's exactly the wish of our CEO. And that's why we are here to continue to remind each and every one of us who will be listening live now or in the future that ONPASSIVE is not just for us who are promoting and believe in it, but it's for the next generation and those who will come after us. Because when you look at all the digital transformation with that the companies that are all out there, they're countless. Apple did not start overnight. I do recall that they had this huge, massive computer that was shaped in a very funny way. You could actually see all the gadgets inside in some of them. And to see what we're using today, it's like a plate, that the picture frame. Isn't that digital transformation at its best? So anyone who is doubting where we are with ONPASSIVE is not in the right frame of mind. And why am I even just talking about Apple? When we look at Microsoft, where they started and where they are now, it's a huge transformation, a massive transformation. Same thing with Google, because now they have regional offices everywhere. That's not how they started. So look at us. We are somewhere as well. And if anyone has doubts, just think of where those three companies I mentioned came from and where they are right now. That's us one of these days. And we're sorry that not everybody will enjoy it when that time comes. But those who will listen to all these messages we're sharing now. And I'm so honored that Engineer Mike has created the forum for us to share it. Thank you, Engineer Mike. So at this stage, I will check with our sister, Engineer Bridget, if she's available to share with us about her experience with the digital transformation of ONPASSIVE. Over to you, Queen Sister Bridget, and welcome once more. Keep smiling. You started smiling and then you slowed down.
Oh my goodness. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was just hoping that you guys. Okay, well, that was outstanding, Queen Dr. Benny. And that is so befitting because it's your birthday, so you had to deliver such an outstanding presentation. And yes, I appreciate you, sister. What can I say? I wish you all the best, and I know you continue to grow in ONPASSIVE, and you're going to go to the next height and the next height and the next height. So I trust you and I believe in you. Regarding digital transformation, the three things that you spoke that really resonate with me were competitive advantage, innovation, and compliance. Of course, ONPASSIVE is going to offer new and improved products and services to the world in new markets. So our customers are going to receive the best. That's for sure. And in terms of compliance, digital transformation can help companies meet the requirements more efficiently. And of course, ONPASSIVE is going to provide that to them. So I definitely agree with you in all those 3 points. And I know ONPASSIVE is the ultimate when it comes to digital transformation. All our products can speak for themselves. OConnect, Academy, Mail. I mean, everything that we have, it's at the top. We are the best. We're simply the best. That's all I can say. And I'm so proud to be part of this company. And I forgot to wish my condolences to Dr. Modi's family, and for all those who are sick. We're praying for you, and we wish you all speedy recovery. And thank you, Sister Joyce, for that presentation as well. I appreciate you always, and my condolences to your family as well.
Thank you, Engineer Bridget. It's always good to have you. And yes, you had a great summary for the outstanding presentation that our sister made. You know, those 3 wonderful points. And yes, our products are top notch. And I know Sister Joyce also mentioned that it's a supermarket, right? You go to the supermarket, you go to the meats department and you get what you want from there. You go for the veggies department, and then you go to the liquids where you get your dairy and all of that and the juices. This is what ONPASSIVE is. The OES is your one-stop shop, one sign-in, and it's all secure. Where else do you have that? Nowhere other than in ONPASSIVE. And you shop according to your ability. You don't buy what you don't need. You buy just what you need. I bet you when I do go in there, I want to go to school. So I'm definitely going to get Academy, because that's this learning that we've been learning with Engineer Mike has to continue. He's going to continue teaching in the Academy school, and I'll definitely be one of the students. I don't care how long it will take, but I've started this school. I'm not going to stop anytime soon. And I'm definitely not going to even think twice. The tracker, O-Tracker is one of my favorites. I'm looking forward into getting, besides O-Connect. And O-Bless, I've been blessing and praying in, my prayers are to bless as many people as we can. Because I read something from a book over the weekend about how we have money and we die leaving 70% of it. And the 30% that we have, we don't even, that we finally are able to use, we don't even agree that we have that 30%. So why not plan on sharing what you get from your proceeds with with those who are desperate, those who do not have, those who need, the needy. And I know that each and every one of us have our dreams, but let's transfer those dreams into reality now and not wait until we know more, and then our relatives and friends are scrambling for the 70% we left behind, trying to figure out what to do with it. Make use of that 70% now. Do not hoard it. Do not keep it there and say, oh, tomorrow. No, spend it with those who need it, with the sick, with the hungry, with the needy. And when the world is transformed digitally, by that time you will definitely have more than enough to replenish what you have been sharing. That is the only way I think we can do it. That's what I'm thinking. But if we all have the same mindset of sharing and not hoarding for ourselves, we're going to make the world a better, much more better place. Because we have a CEO who preaches to us about that as well. He's transforming his life, and we're living in his dream and helping transform our lives. And I can say this, for those who are with us live now, if we were to ask you, since Engineer Mike started this platform and you have been religiously following, do you think his mindset and everyone who is here, including yourself, is still in the same place where he started? No, we have been updating and changing to accommodate the changes that are happening. And that's how life should be. And I think it will be a good idea that we welcome our brother who trains us on a regular basis. Regardless of rain or shine, he makes it possible to talk to each and every one of us. You have an issue, you get to him, he will make sure he sits there, listens to you, and he never raises his voice. Engineer Mike, we are so blessed, and we thank God for your personality. You are one of those people I said, if I have a way, I'll ask God to clone you. But if you are cloned, that would defeat the whole purpose of nature, right? Mama and Papa will not be happy to know that. So we'll have to let you be unique. And you can empower Junior with whatever you have. And we know that we have another generation to look forward to. Over to you, Engineer Mike, and thank you so much for having us on your platform.
Wow, Mama Debbie. Good evening, everybody. Wow. The ladies were on fire again. Dr. Benny, on her special day, she came up with so much fire. Woo! First Lady, we love you so much. We appreciate you. We really, I mean, sometimes words cannot really say who somebody is to you. But like I said, from the first day I entered ONPASSIVE, you are my first friend I got in ONPASSIVE, and you're so precious to me. That's why anywhere I go, I make sure you're there. Okay? So it's not everybody you meet today, then tomorrow you people become friends and you keep it for that long. We've been friends since then, from January 2021, right? Till now. So, and we're still going. So I just want to thank you for your presentation. Again, we forgot to tell our sister Joyce too lost the sister-in-law. So we also put your family in prayers. It's not an easy time. I mean, this moment is very bad. This January ending, getting to February beginning was not an easy month. It's one of the tightest months in economy, right? People have spent a lot in the festive periods. So January is always the longest month. They always say it's the longest month because those finances are not really coming by. They are not really reliable. But we thank God we are still alive. We will keep supporting our families, the ones that are in pains, the ones that are in the hospital. We pray for speedy recovery. Dr. Benny, I just celebrate your special day tomorrow. We just want to thank God for your life. To be 1 year plus is not an easy task. Some people are going, but you are going forward, still alive. We thank you. And you are an asset to us because you help us understand some of these concepts for the people around the globe in the ONPASSIVE family who are plugged in. They must have seen you several times, but they don't really know who you are. We are just saying Dr. Benny is the first lady of ONPASSIVE, right? She got married to ONPASSIVE on March the 30th of 2022. If you people remember, that's when she got married to ONPASSIVE. So that's why I call her first lady. So thank you, Dr. Benny, for all you do for us. I just want to appreciate that. Wow. Our sister Joyce just came up with a summary. If you people know about Joyce Higgs sitting here, she always has a way to summarize what people say in a webinar. So if you want a summary of 10 pages to be in 10 words, she can produce that for you. If you people listen to all what Dr. Benny said and everything, and all Engineer Bridget comes to is that special person who knows how to summarize. She did and summarized Dr. Benny's all that her speech in 3 words. She talked about what? She talked about competitive advantage. She talked about compliance. And what else, Engineer Bridget?
Innovation.
Innovation. So those 3 words are what she used to to summarize all what Dr. Benny have said for so long, okay? And that is what we tie with. If I want to elaborate on that, maybe it would take another 3 hours to come. But it was marvelous. And Joyce, you ladies, I'm really proud of you. People, not just because I say it, it's because I know that what you people can impact on our Passivians, right? I can rarely just come here. We're logging into this system now, and I just sit and I listen to you people till the end without saying a word. But Mama Debbie will never leave me alone. She will always, she always wants me to come and talk. And oh my Jesus. Okay. So let's go with this. I am just seeing 2 people. I see Calistro and Smith Trotter. They gave us some super stickers. We want to thank them. Callister. Okay, we want Calistro, $20 US. Then the other person, $10 US. Thank you for all of that. Okay, we want to appreciate you too for what you support us. Now, to come to talk about ONPASSIVE, the way I talk about it, I say ONPASSIVE is a clean, pure, viable, valuable, reliable business with a unique culture and value. This came up like some time ago. We had like a presentation. I don't know, you ladies were presenting, and I just say, okay, let me hear what you ladies were saying. Then I came up with this. Now, talking about this digital transformation that is coming to ONPASSIVE, and we know that the competitive advantage is there. Competition is coming. Now, with ONPASSIVE having all this gigantic platform that is in front of us, with a single sign-on, you get in there, you have everything in front of you, like you women call it, you ladies, you call it our one-stop shop or our digital mall. So what else do you find in a mall? You go to a mall, right? For instance, let's say you go to one, for the American people, you go to Neiman Marcus. Excuse me, Neiman Marcus is one of the mall. Let's say you go downtown Galleria in Houston, Texas, Engineer Bridget. If you remember the Galleria area, you go down to the Galleria area, you want to shop in Neiman Marcus. In that Galleria is a mall, okay? It's one of the big malls in Houston, Galleria area. Now, when you go there, you see Neiman Marcus. You want to go get like a shoe. Ladies, you like fashion. You see a handbag there, but you didn't really want to get a handbag. You went there for a shoe. But because the handbag is so nice, you say, oh no, this can match that my other red gown at home. You have to buy it now. Then you go out, okay? You see another shop, let's say Macy's. You go to Macy's, you see you're just passing by Macy's, and you see some kind of sunshade. You're like, oh no, that sunshade will go with that other dress. You go get that sunshade. But you did not plan for all of that, right? So that is the same thing when you get into an ecosystem that is so rich. You get one stuff, you will get many more stuff because you will just see everything in front of you. That is a mall. It's an internet mall, right? And remember, if there is something that we need to know, our CEO explains it to us all the time. Our business is like subscription-based business. So it comes, let's say Dr. Benny has a shop in where she stays, in Chevy Chase, Maryland. And in that shop, Dr. Benny sells fashion. Okay, because she's a fashionista, okay? She has all these women's suit for parties, women's suit for corporate events and all of that. Like you see in the picture that she has in our background, she's in a corporate suit right there. She has it with pants, right? Wow. So She is selling. Let's say normally the regulation says that the city regulation states that your shop should be open at 9 a.m. every day. Okay. Then Dr. Benny gets up at 9 a.m. and she doesn't go and open her shop. Now, yesterday, Joyce Hicks was passing around that avenue where Dr. Benny has her shop in Chevy Chase and found a nice pair of, let's say this same blue suit that she's having on. And Joyce wants to go get it. At 9 o'clock, Joyce has a very big occasion that she wants to attend. And she goes now with a friend who also wants that same category of suit. And they come there at 9 o'clock. Dr. Benny is not open. What do you think? Dr. Benny will lose those customers because they will go to another place because their time is money. They want to get that suit as fast as possible to get it to that, to attend that event that is coming. Now, guess what? So, but at 9 o'clock, if Dr. Benny opens her shop, Joyce and her friend, let's say 2 friends will go in there, and when they see the shop is nice, they have good stuff, they will call another 3 or 4 friends, say, oh no, you girls need to visit Dr. Benny's shop because she got a lot. You understand? So it is the word of mouth now. Now, all those other ones, they will come to that shop. But guess what? If Dr. Benny did not pay her patang, she did not pay for the rent for the shop to her landlord, she cannot open that shop. So, which means our ONPASSIVE is a subscription-based business. So once you pay for your subscription, you have opened your shop now for everybody to come and shop. That is why our CEO will send us targeted traffic, and the targeted traffic will come now and purchase. When they purchase, it will lead to so many revenue, and that revenue is income, right? So what do you think? So it is all of us now to try to see if we, even if you have multiple accounts, look for a way to open, even to activate or connect in even one of them, so that you can be having some commissions, right? If you don't open, the thing is that, and go now to your accounts and sign up the new NDA that is there, accept it. If you do not, the company has no right, because if you don't accept to be giving commissions and all of and bonuses, how would they give it to you? They won't give it to you. So go to those accounts, please. Everybody, share this message to all ONPASSIVians who are not involved, who are not engaged. They should go and sign up the NDA. That is when you authorize the company ONPASSIVE to be able to release bonuses and commissions to you. Otherwise, you will not have them, right? So let's keep that in mind. Let's remember that. That is a very good point to remember. And let's say again, because ONPASSIVE has come to stay, it has already infrastructure. Like we have data scientists, we have inventors, we have our innovative lab. So the innovative lab, what happens in the innovative lab? When the data scientists, they take their data, they come and analyze. Also, we have the inventors. When they invent, they will bring everything to the innovative lab to test it, to see if this is really what they want, or the model and all of that. When the simulation process has passed, they will take it now to test. When they test it, it is good. They produce it now and bring it to us, who are the first customers of ONPASSIVE. We, who were the first early birds, will be able to participate now to test all of that. Then, our CEO did not only end like that. He also created a school for ONPASSIVE. that will be having all these products will be written down from A to Z. That if Mr. A is not at the job, Mr. B can read it and follow it and still get that product done. Can you imagine what is happening? That is big, right? It's huge. Now, again, when you go and see all of that, you will see that we are already equipped for the competition. Because if you don't have all of that, not only that, we also have staff getting to thousands, okay, of them working with us. So when you have all of that in place, it means you are ready for the competition. You are ready for this digital world that we are transforming. How we are not coming small into it, we're coming big with all the technologies that we're using. The technologies that we are using, some companies will be using them 5, 6, 7, up to 10 years down the road, not now. But we are already there to show you how ready we are for the digital transformation and how we are ready to eradicate poverty and to uplift humanity, which is our CEO's goal, and also to fight the corruption, right? The correction to the corruption that is happening into the digital world right now. Mama Debbie, I'm done. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Mike. You just summarized everything from our wonderful First Lady to Sister Joyce and Engineer Bridget, and you added yours to it. I would not even attempt because you broke everything down so nicely. I'm not going to distort it. I'll leave it as is. And I'll call on our sister Queen Dr. Benny for her final thoughts. I know you definitely listened to everyone. You might have missed something which you wanted to embellish your presentation. So I'll give you this opportunity to do that. Over to you, Dr. Benny. Your final thoughts, sis. Thank you.
Thank you. I want to thank each and everyone. Thank you all for your contribution. It makes all of us to be a team within this, should I say, within our forum or within this company. What I like about our products is that the key features that we have within our products, like we have O-Connect. O-Connect has what, like 24 key features, right? Or more. So we cannot really compare our products or solution with any other company. All our products or solutions, they have been powered by artificial intelligence and they are all secured. So there's a lot of security within our company. Now, with this company, like I said, we do have more than 50 products. More and more will be coming. And you know that customers like the federal government, the state government, you talk about like the health, financial institution, companies or customers will be coming to purchase our products. And when they come now, they may want to communicate. I don't know if they want to communicate with our COO or maybe with the marketing director, our chief marketing director, Mr. Mohammed Nazel. And now they will go and sit now, the whole team, or should I say the dream team, they will now communicate with our tech brothers and sisters. They will go ahead now and develop the type of products, whatever they are looking for. They will do it for them. And I know that they will enjoy these products. I know, isn't it, Engineer Michael? They will enjoy it. So when it comes to this, in the context of ONPASSIVE, the importance of the digital transformation is likely it pertains to the optimizing of its operation and enhancing and the platform and services, which will ensure what? It will ensure all the remains at the forefront of the technological advancement in the field that will operate, in which it will appear to be related in marketing solutions in the basis of business automation. Now, implementing the digital transformation strategy, it can also contribute to ONPASSIVE what? The growth, the competitive, the ability that it will produce value to its users. So the users will come and ask whatever they want, the type of design that they want when it comes to our products. I know that they will be very happy. And the time will come that we'll ask them, how do they feel? Do you like this product? And some of them, they will comment, right? They will they will comment and say, okay, this product was good as compared to this, which I earlier said that we cannot compare our products with any other company. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for this opportunity. Most importantly, we need to really thank our CEO, Mr. Ash. We all love you. Without you, we will not be here. And Mr. Ash also said, we should not die. I don't want to die, right? I don't want to die. I want to enjoy these products. I want to enjoy everything. So, Mr. Ash, we all love you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for loving our company. Thank you for loving humanity. Thank you, Engineer Michael. Engineer Michael, yes, I met you since 2021. Do you guys know that I joined ONPASSIVE in February? Yes, my birthday is this February. And do you guys know that February 28th, that's when I joined ONPASSIVE? February 28th, it was the time that I received my degree. The biggest envelope in the whole wide world. Do you guys know? I mean, the envelope was bigger than this. It was big. I received it on the 28th of February 2018. That's when I received my degree. It came to me. The president signed it and sent it to me. I received it on the 28th. And I joined ONPASSIVE on the 28th. And February is my birthday. I want to thank God for keeping me alive. I want to thank Mr. Ash Mufara. Thank you, Engineer Michael. I want to thank each and everyone. I love you guys with all my heart, mind, and soul.
Oh, Dr. Benny, I see why the chemistry between you and Engineer Mike when you first met has flourished over the years. And February is a very unique month, I can tell, because Prince Charles, your son, was born in February. You were born in February. You got your biggest degree in February. And you joined the company that brought you to your husband in February. February is a month to be reckoned with in your life until whatever. So with that, I would say thank you so much for dedicating your time to always be here and to always serve. And you've been thanking not just our CEO, but the COOs and everybody. So I did not need to go through that. I just want to say I appreciate you doing that on behalf of each and every one of us. And yes, we love you as well. We appreciate you, and we appreciate not just those who are with us on the panel. We appreciate all our viewers who are live with us and who have been making comments, or those who are just listening because of the nature of your work they cannot write. And we also thank those who will be watching us in the future. We appreciate you, and we welcome you to join us again next week, same time, this same place. And we are in the right place. We are in the right mind frame. So let's continue to encourage one another. Let's continue to do what we do best. And don't forget, we love you. So we are in it to win it, family, right?
We are in it to win it. Yes,
We are
special
In
one
it
goes
to win it.
to
In
Mama
it to win it.
In it to win it. Announcement, Engineer Mike.
Mama Rachel Kangla, special one for her. Okay, she'll be contributing. She and Judy Rich a lot in the chat. Good evening, everybody. Welcome again. Thank you all for celebrating our sister, Dr. Benny's life. Oh, please do not forget, tomorrow we continue the celebration in we go to deep dive, okay? Deep dive, we have a big celebration as well for Dr. Benny. Okay. Don't forget that. It is her big day. I appreciate her as being my friend a lot. So I will always appreciate you, Dr. Benny. Happy birthday again.
Thank you.
Over to you, moderator.
Thank you, Engineer Mike. Unless any of our panelists has something to add at this stage, anyone has something to add? Any final words? If not, we'll say good night to everyone. Good morning, good afternoon. Thank you, and we'll see you again next Monday. And remember, the celebration continues in February.
Oh, yes.
You need to win it, Engineer Mike.
Right,
Are you ready?
to win it.
In it to
We
win
are
it.
in it to win it. We are so
In it to win it.
In it to